What's going on, family? I got that new tingler. This is Nitraflex by GAT, German-American technology. Now, me personally, I love German luxury vehicles and I love American muscle. So, technology-wise, that cannot be a bad combination. But this is Nitraflex, GAT's naturally testosterone-boosting pre-workout. Now, if you guys remember, we've discussed it before, I do not ever recommend investing in natural testosterone boosters because they simply don't elevate your testosterone enough to reach the anabolic effects most people are looking for. However, if they're gonna throw in a natural testosterone boosting ingredient as a free little complimentary additive into an amazing pre-workout, well shoot, I'll take that. And their pre-workout here is insane. It's actually a funny story how I managed to stumble upon this. It was at the Olympia Expo amongst my bag of free samples that I got. I was doing a deload week about 2 weeks ago, which is where you train heavy for about a month and then you take a week of just lightweight training. It basically allows your body just to go, like it's a way to give your muscles a break from the heavy poundage and just reset for the next week ahead of you so you can start fresh again and lift heavier weights more efficiently. But I think I had waited like a week too long because this deload week, I felt awful. I think I had overtrained actually because I just felt like garbage. I was so tired, so fatigued. I felt so stiff and tight in the gym. In fact, the light weights we were using still felt freaking heavy. So it was horrible. In fact, after Monday and Tuesday, I decided that I was going to take the whole rest of the week off because it was going that bad. So Wednesday comes around and I'm sitting here. It was one of those days where it wasn't just the gym. I didn't have energy to do anything besides lay in bed or lounge around. Like, it was really, really bad. It might have even been pretty strong cold symptoms coming on too. It might not have been just overtraining. That's how ridiculous it was. So Wednesday's here and I'm sitting like, I'm definitely not going to the gym. I was trying to get work done on the computer at about 6:30 at night. That wasn't even happening because I couldn't focus. So I go through my bag of goodies and what I had left. I had been basically taking little samples out throughout the entire month and using them here and there, like all the good stuff. I had seen Nitraflex by GAT, and this is actually the pineapple flavor. That's the flavor I made sure I finally ordered. But I had seen this package here, and I saw natural testosterone boosting, yada yada yada, and I honestly kind of thought it was just going to be a gimmick, so I tossed it aside, used a few of the other pre-workouts up. Finally, I'm thinking like, alright, coffee is going to make me crash even harder. I just need to pick me up. So I went through my box. This is about all we had left, and I was like, alright, whatever, I'll boost my testosterone for the night. I was thinking sarcastically. So I mix it up. The first thing I noticed about Nitraflex is that it tastes phenomenal. It tastes like a fruit soda. So that was enjoyable as it was. The taste was great. But I was like, alright, well, how's the energy going to kick in? Well, later on, I'm on the phone, and I started off the phone conversation like, because that's all I had in me. Midway through the conversation, I started using full sentences. By the end of the conversation, I was giving motivational speeches to the guy on the other line. And I finally got the phone, and I was like, whoa, what the heck did that come from? I get back on my computer, I'm like, typing away. I'm on this stuff right now. So this is literally how I was speaking on the phone. Just clear, full sentences, energized, happy. Suddenly I'm like, alright, I'm inspired to go to the gym out of nowhere at 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, this feels good. So I was like, alright, I'll just go to the gym. Screw it. I'll get a quick workout in. And the thing about Nitraflex is it didn't slap me in the face with a jitter. Most pre-workouts, you feel a quick jitter come on, like it's a very distinct jitter, that tingler, and that's usually a sure sign that you're going to be hit with an equal big crash at the end of it. But there's no jitter with this one, to the point where I was actually wondering, I was like, should I take a scoop of my regular pre-workout? But then I was like, you know what, screw it, this is giving me enough energy as it is, and the workout's probably going to be lame and light and quick, so I'll just roll with it. So I go to the gym, right? This ends up kicking my butt. It ends up being the strongest workout I've had for shoulders in a long time. I actually started off with seated barbell shoulder pressing, which I never do because I've been doing only standing for the longest time. I ended up doing sets of 185 on shoulder pressing with this bad boy. And then to top it all off, the hypermia kicks in. Hypermia basically means the pump, the nitric oxide. It's vasodilating, so it's going to allow more blood to your muscles. More blood flow equals more oxygen, aka more stamina for your muscles. You don't get fatigued as quickly. And most of the time, a lot of it's gimmick, but I felt a difference with Nitraflex. I was shoulder pressing, doing my last sets of 185. I did 2 sets of 185 to the point where it was complete failure. Like I could not push it up anymore after 6 sets of pyramiding up. I then did a drop set, 185, 165, 155, 135. I did 2 sets of 135. By the end of a drop set, after pyramiding up to failure like that, you're usually like, yeah. I was banging out 135 like it was nothing by my last set. That's like almost 12 sets. And then I followed that up. Keep in mind, this is the week where I'm like overtrained and tired. I followed it up with like 4 hard-ass side and rear delt exercises. Like, killed it. I was drenched in sweat by the end of a shoulder workout. Leg workouts get you sweaty, cardio gets you sweaty. For me personally, shoulder workouts don't ever get me sweaty. I don't sweat a whole lot, but my shirt was covered because I was going hard on this one. It felt insane. It was honestly turned into one of the best shoulder workouts I have ever had, ever. And I'm pretty sure it was thanks to the Nitraflex because I wasn't even able to hold a phone conversation before it. So, my big thumbs up to Nitraflex. It's super concentrated. It has 325 milligrams of caffeine in it. So if you're caffeine sensitive, approach with caution. Approach with caution so you don't end up in a coffin. You cut it in half, maybe use half a scoop. But for me, I went right into a full scoop and I felt amazing. And that's currently what I use, 1 full scoop. And it has the concentrated power of 3 scoops in it. So it's amazing. If you're getting sick of a couple of your other pre-workouts, I saw some of you commenting on NWB, I'd recommend trying this out. It's insane. And then again, the natural testosterone booster in it, it's natural. It's using simply CFB, which is calcium fructoborate. Fructose short for an even longer word, but calcium fructoborate, which is natural. All it's going to do is keep what you produce naturally for testosterone running at its best in tip-top shape. It's not like taking steroids. It's not going to add any testosterone. No side effects. You're not going to fail a drug test. You can still compete in natural bodybuilding, basically. So it's not a big deal. All it's going to do is keep your testosterone healthy, if anything. And like I said, it's just a nice little complementary additive to an insane pre-workout. The hypermia, the pump, the anti-fatigue in here is insane. The energy and the focus is ridiculous. I'm taking it right now and I feel good. I feel happy. Other thing I noticed, no crash. There is no crash with this, which is what I love. I'm not sure if it's buffered, and that's like releasing the energy slowly throughout the period that you're taking it. And maybe that has an effect on it, but whatever it is, whatever they're doing, it's insane. So I threw a link directly to Nitraflex on GAT's website. It's teamgat.com. If you want to check it out, go ahead and click it right in the info box. But that is my review on Nitraflex by GAT. I went ahead and finally got my hands on the tub. I made sure I ordered pineapple because personally that was my favorite flavor, but everybody's different. So big thumbs up. I strongly recommend it. It's a natural, testosterone boosting, insane pre-workout. Yeah.